Alright, new area. We're gonna have plenty of enemies to fight here, so yeah, it just fades out. But I guess that's just the game's approximation of going into a very dark area. Also, don't worry about running out of MP. It is very difficult to run out of MP. But okay, 11. And pretty good gold. Yeah, at this point, it's going to be better to use the wing to escape. And if I remember correctly, I need to go up. Actually, no. Wow. You guys just popped out of nowhere. But at the same time, you're not hurting me. Not good for experience. Decent gold, though. Okay, so I don't want to go in there just yet. Okay, you're not hurting me. Let's gladly explore. You know what? I may just fight the enemies there. Let's check out up here first. There's the salsetta flower, but I'm not done exploring here yet. Oh, there's a beautiful flower at the edge of the pond. I believe that was what the text said. Okay, so here's my goal. Yeah, I got 800 gold since I last saved. I may just stay down here to get the money I need. And the other thing is I should be getting the next spell, which is light. And that will, of course, open the way to find some hidden passages. Okay, you can still hurt me if you get me from behind, but that's just the way it goes. Oh yeah, you guys are good for money. Unfortunately, you're also good for damage. So, about 50. I'll either need to retreat or use my herb. The magic of light. And safety save. May not be the best idea simply because... Okay, my MP is slowly ticking down. But hidden passage. Anything here? Nope, just looked like there was. So I should find the evil bell and some iron ore in here. That was rude. Oh, there's the bell. Well, the thing is, I don't want to go back empty-handed without any iron ore, because I'm pretty sure it's down here. Alright, status. I'm not really getting a lot of experience. But let's go ahead and heal up. Got that. I'm sure the iron ore would be standing out. At least it was in the remake. Ow. Oh, you're only doing one to me. That's not a problem. Okay, I did not go this way. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ow. Hey, you guys are a bit too painful for me right now. Oh, where was that iron ore? I thought it was down in this section. Don't quite have enough to afford the katana yet. I'm just gonna keep the light magic on. And still nothing. Aha, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, iron ore, delicious ferrum. Alright. So switch back to fire. And let's get out of here. Oh, that's actually pretty productive. But should give me enough money to afford the next tier armor. And I don't know if he unlocks both armor or not, so yep. So a quick 3,000, always handy. I don't know if they gave us more. Okay, so 2,500, 10,000. Yikes. Yes, go ahead and buy that. Very, very, very welcome. We need to restock on supplies. And go ahead and give these to Dr. Flare. Great! You must have gone through heaven and hell to finding this herb. Well, if we hear a guy who says, let's rock, we're playing the wrong game. Now, let me work on the proper potion. In the meantime, we mustn't tell Lilia her sickness. ... Well, you didn't even give me the chance to not go tell her. So I've done it! The remedy is ready. Please bring it to her mother at once. We get the Lilia's medicine. And just take it to Beatrice. Oh, you have the medicine! You must have met Dr. Flare recently. How could I ever thank you? You saved my daughter's life. Nothing more experience, sadly no level up. My old friend Riggs came over a short while ago. He told me to give you this unique wand. I'm not sure why it is so special, but my late husband always assured me it was. Look, it's the magic of return, so no longer need wings unless we are completely out of MP. And Lilia, hi.
I am sorry, but I overheard you talking to Bernice. I was about to die of a disease I knew nothing about, but you risked your life to get the medicine that I so desperately needed. I owe my life to you. How can I ever thank you?
We'll come back on the coffee. Okay, well, we can move again. Sir Riggs here not long ago. You were saying you may need the savior, maybe the savior the goddess has prophesied. Lily, did you say anything new? Not at all. Oh, I guess it's nothing. Please take care of yourself. So, by saving Lilia, so take a good rest here. Free heal, don't have to go back to the statues. So this is probably the best place to heal in. Ah! Lilia, please don't stalk me now. Okay, so up next is we need the evil bell. And just make sure we got the fire equipped, because it's time for an enemy gauntlet. We can now come to this guy's house, Jira's. So check it out. Alright, get in position. So you ring the bell and you sense a wave of evil approaching. At this point, enemies will spawn in pretty much infinitely. At this, yeah, just spam, spam, spam. lovely spam your fire magic. I guess I leveled up. I'm not really paying attention. But look at that money. Look at that money. That cash flow. So, admittedly, if you are at the end of the game and all the enemies are only giving you... Oh, and I'm dead. So, if you're at the end of the game and the enemies only giving you like 1 experience, this ends up being the best place to grind. Alright, let's try this again. It just overwhelmed me, despite mashing the button as hard as I could. So I may actually just, I don't know if you have to kill a certain number of enemies like in the remake, or just fight your way through. Wow. That was pretty sad, I'm not gonna lie. Well, at this point, we're already inside. So I may just quickly get the 5,000, retreat, and get the katana. Holy fart! You know what? Let's try it this way. Just make it easier for me to hit them, harder for them to get me. A little slower, but at the same time, much safer. Gotta quickly switch my right hand for mashing here. Okay. Actually, I don't quite have enough money. There we go. Okay, retreat for now. Let's grab that katana. And look at it, only 11 MP. Alright, I need 18,000 gold, and that basement is the best place to grind once I'm capable of surviving a bit better. Of course, you could continue on to the next area and grind up for money there and just warp back. It's really your call. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not a brave swordsman. Get rid of this initial wave here. Yeah, the armor knights are the best, easily the best ones in here. Alright, let's go for it. Level up. Okay, we do not heal in here. But I made it. Yeah, this is really the way we need to go, because fortunately we'll get some free healing from Fact. And then I can come back out and fight as much as I need to for money. Alright, Adol stares in amazement as the book he was holding suddenly floats from his hands and dissolves into the statue. He then hears a steady, low voice speak to him. You are a brave soul. I'm glad you've come. These are the words of Fact. You must reach Solomon's shrine and terminate the evil core no matter what adversity confronts you. If Ys is ever controlled by such dark forces, all good will perish. There is metal with a magical power called Claria. The evil core can only be destroyed by a sword made of Claria. Our last hope for peace lies with that sword and a warrior brave enough to use it. The goddess has asked me to give you this. Please read it carefully. So we get the Scroll of Guidance, which will basically guide us along our path. So your efforts to save this country are commendable. I will open the way to Solomon's Shrine for you. You're suddenly alerted by the far-off sound of a door opening. Gladly take the full free heal, because we're going to need it to get out of here. Before we do that, let's check out the Scroll of Guidance. But whoever reads this scroll must possess the bravery and fortitude as described by our priests. Our land's future is in great peril. It does not seem that our imminent destruction can be avoided. We need the courage of a special man. Please come to Solomon's Shrine. The messages in this scroll change depending on which of the goddess's statues you touch. These messages will give you guidance on your journey. So, that leaves a couple things. We can see what the statue in the ruins says, and matter of fact, I do want to run back in there and get another Salsetta flower, as well as another nut, so I can use them to heal myself later on. Alright, let's blast my way through here. Yeah, these enemies are infinitely spawning. So, 25,000. Run away. Run away! Run away! Run away!